All right, let's try this again. It's Joe Hodge from Knowledge Universe. This is my YouTube channel, the logo on YouTube channel. This is, I know my lies, man. I've been doing this long enough. I finally found out anomalies really spells is I know my lies. Well, guys, we've been lied to since the 1950s, as far back as I could trace it. And everything. Space, anti-gravity, spaceships, technology, presidents. Hell, I don't even know if I believe our sun is our star. Could be somebody else's. Who knows what they kind of bullshit they fed us. Anyway, with all that being said, I got some interesting pictures to show you on the Rover. So I'm gonna get right to it. That's me and Buster. This is one of my discoveries. This is a dragon's head on Mars. It's BS, man. Nothing real about it. Fake, phony, farce. I don't believe it. I don't believe it because it came from NASA. And we're wasting our time until we expose them, like I'm exposing them right now. This is going to be the end. This is going to bring it all out. This is going to start disclosure. I really believe it started with Stephen Greer's documentary about the Tic Tac, and that the Tic Tac is our own technology. It's our own UFO. It's not a UFO. It's a Tic Tac. I actually went and bought some. I had to. But guys, we've been lied to for so long and brainwashed forever. Since in 51, Eisenhower went and met with the ETs, and we got technology from them. And I mean, it's obvious. Look how far we've come since then. And we never told the American people. We just kept it a secret and kept it a secret. And we don't have a UFO program, the government says. That's why Dr. Stephen Greer goes to brief he's briefed every sitting president since Clinton. Because we don't have anybody to brief the president on UFOs, because technically we don't have a program. All right, this is Perseverance. This is a landing site where it landed. Supposedly, this is where it landed, landed or got bombed. This is a landing site. This is a great photo that I found of Jezero Crater. This is another option on the landing site. Actually, it's the same picture. This is one I just wanted to show you. It's a little bit different. I can back it up. It's been a long time since I've done a video. Bear with me on this one. It's important, so I'm going to get it out. That little green dot right there is where the rover actually landed, according to NASA, the lying people that they are. I got this picture out of the control room, and it does look different than what we were given. It's like a flat plateau, and I see a building right there with a ridge and a gable on this side and a gable on this side, and a flat wall, and who knows, an arch door, a barn door right there, and a barn door right there. Those look like they go underneath it. Who knows? Who cares? It's all lies. As long as we're getting information from them, you can't count on it. You can't trust it. We've lost astronauts, have died serving our country. And it's a shame. It's a shame that this lie just grew and grew and grew and grew. And we can't let it continue to go. This disclosure now is what I'm saying. And everybody else is too. And this is the beginning, so get ready. That's the control room. That picture was on a monitor on the wall during the landing, and I snapped a picture of it with my camera. You gotta stay sharp on these bastards. Didn't do me a whole lot of good in this discovery, but it's just more ammo. Next picture is probably gonna be what I thought happened to the Rover, was that it got dropped on top of a pyramid, because the elevations weren't right. When they were saying when they were talking over the lady was announcing how high off the ground they were, and their velocity, the rate of fall. And I went through and documented all of it, and noticed there were some discrepancies. But what happened was, as they set the Rover down, they realized that something was going on, and they didn't disconnect it, and they tried to raise it back up. Well, by then, the inhabitants of Mars had already thrown ropes up over the lander, the one that operates the crane, and they had already gotten on top of the craft in the air, not just the Rover. And you'll see in a minute they put graffiti all over that Rover. More of the lies. That's what the pictures they gave us. This is the false rendition that they gave us. They gave us we got to watch on a live view. Look at the flames coming out the rockets. You don't see the flames coming out the rockets. That's the flames coming out the rockets, where I had manipulated the photo. Even though it was a rendition, it was still going to be over the same area, supposedly. That's the lander coming in. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. These cone-shaped objects here that are on the lander. As soon as it came in, boom, they were all over them like stink on poop. There's ETs all over the craft. They pretty much said, we're not putting up with this anymore, and we're not going to allow you to lie to your people anymore, because of, well, first of all, I think it's because, what if, the what if situation, what if this crazy media government thing puts out that false flag that Stephen Greer is talking about? They don't want to get blamed for it, and they're putting a stop to it right here. There's humanoids all over the place here. This is usually a fairly clear shot through. That's where the cables connect. That's the umbilical cord that connects to the Rover, to Perseverance. And look at all of them. They're all over the place. They disabled the rockets, I think, and I don't know, maybe made it weightless. There's humanoids all over the lander. This is from the video that everybody's seen. That's what it looks like when it's nice and clean, when there's no cone-shaped objects here with prior to them coming in and landing. I don't really remember this cable right here, and that's probably the cables that they threw over the craft to come up. But I don't see any flames coming out of those rockets. I think that thing's just hanging. These are the guide wires that come down, and the Perseverance is going to be just below. And I got better stuff to show you. Covered up, isn't it? Went from one to the other really quick. Like, look at this guy here with a big chin, 2 eyes, nose, mouth. Oh yeah. A bit of hair. Oh, there's another guy sitting right up here. Look at him. Checking the scene out. They're like, we got this. This part is not the fake phony farce. This is the ETs telling you that we're taking over this lander, and you're not going to be lied to anymore. Keep going here. See all the humanoids? Humanoids is a race, I guess. It's probably the largest race in our galaxy. There's just different versions. Some of them look just like us. Some of them look like cartoon characters. I remote view, so I mean, I know that there's life throughout our solar system. On just about every celestial body that there is going to have some form of life on it. Check out what they did to the Rover. They wrote graffiti all over it. They drew pictures on it. I was at 3111 graffiti. That's too funny. There's a humanoid, blonde hair, white suit, checking something out. And who is this? Is that a Muppet? Did the Rover get blown up by the Muppets? It may have. I'm proud of what they did because there's not going to be any false flags. There it is again. Check it out. We've been looking at these pictures and scrutinizing every little thing in it, and those people are just sitting back laughing. You know, I held on to this because I wanted to see what they were going to do. There weren't going to be any more pictures coming out. There weren't any pictures coming out for about 5 days, and they let the smoke settle. Those guys were all squirming. They said they binge watched a 1 minute video all weekend. 1 minute, well, the whole landing was 7, according to them. So maybe they just watched that last 1 minute when it got taken over. That right there, that fell out of the Rover. Excuse me, not out of the Rover, out of the lander. And it's a grenade. I've got more pictures of them falling. And it turns to smoke. Well, not smoke, there's an explosion. That's the umbilical cord. It's been cut loose. If it hasn't, it's getting ready to be. As soon as that grenade hits, boom. They dropped 2 of them, I think. And that's the second one going down. It might be the same picture. I've got them all mixed up. But if you go to that video and just watch it again, slow motion, 0.25. Watch it in the quarter. Don't get in a hurry. Anomalies in the Universe, Joe Hodge signing off. Like, subscribe, share. We're gonna get through this disclosure, and we're gonna be living on a much better planet, and we're gonna have a lot more friends. Because disclosure is not just disclosing to us; it's disclosing everything, and the everything part is what's going to make us a better place. Technology-wise, people-wise, just think how crazy the politicians and the media and all that's gotten is because they're backed into a corner. They're desperate. They're desperate to. They're just drawing at straws, man, to see what kind of poo they can throw up against the wall and see what sticks. They know that they've been backed into a corner, and we'll all get through this together. One of my first telepathic communications, I was freaking out over learning that I could remote view and the stuff that I was seeing. And this cloud storm came in. There's moonlight with a cloud and lightning behind it. And in that cloud was 2 ETs at the very front of the cloud. And I was looking up at them, and they said, "Calm down." They said, "Through sheer will and great wisdom, we will walk through this together." I didn't know I was telepathically communicating with them, but that's what they said to me. And that was 7 years ago. And I've lived about 7 years of hell in all the lives, all the way around, the good ones and the bad ones. There's more on that coming later. But I'm signing off. Share this video. The Rover is toast. Those pictures you're looking at today are like satellite side photos from satellites. It's all a scam. And this is it. Thank you very much.